Fancy something new in career mode? Why not try rebuilding one of these fallen giants that are now playing in the second tier of their country and restore them to former glory? The first team is definitely one of my favourites for a German career mode RTG this year, guys. It's recently relegated Schalke of the 2 Liga, a 3.5-star team with a sizable budget of £15.5 million. You don't need to go back too far when these guys were a European staple and regularly competing in the Champions League with the likes of Manuel Neuer, Leroy Sané and Goretzka, all once key players in their squad. The club have won the German Championship 7 times and also a Europa League in 1997 and the DFB Pokal 5 times as well. Unfortunately, over the past 4 years, the clubs have fallen on hard times financially and have yo-yoed first down, then up and then down again into the second tier. Schalke are desperate for stability, and so my recommendation would be to search for players locally in both Germany and the Netherlands, whilst also assembling the best youth staff you can with aims to assemble a new young core, scouting Germany, the Netherlands and also Belgium as well. They've got their fabulous big real stadium in the game called the Veltins Arena, which seats over 60,000 people, and you've got a feisty Revier derby against main rivals Borussia Dortmund awaiting when you get back to the top tier. Bring these guys back to where they belong, the Bundesliga and in Europe as well. Moving to France for our next team, which is St Etienne, who have won Ligue 1 more times than any other team not named Paris Saint-Germain, with 10 league titles to their name. They're also 6-time winners of the Coupe de France and were runners-up in the 1976 Champions League final. Unfortunately, in more recent times, the club has struggled financially and were relegated 2 years ago and are now still playing in the second tier. However, with a 3.5-star team, you should be able to gain promotion in the first season, meaning your small budget of just £9 million isn't too much to worry about, and you should limit your signings to young talents to develop for the future from France, Belgium, Italy and Switzerland. I'd also recommend getting above average scouts to make use of your youth academy, scouting France and the neighbouring countries too. Their real stadium may not be in the game, but they have a gorgeous clean looking new logo and really nice green and white home and away kits, and with a strong rivalry against Lyon to look forward to when you gain promotion. These guys are a top team and a great challenge to battle PSG with for domestic dominance when you're back in the top tier. Next up is 3-star rated Sampdoria from the beautiful port city of Genoa, now managed by Italian legend Andrea Pirlo. Despite being a Serie B side, Sampdoria have achieved significant domestic success in their club's history with 4 Coppa Italias and a Scudetto, and were so close to winning the Champions League back in 1992 before finishing runners-up to Barcelona. Despite the club spending most of their time as a Serie A staple, Sampdoria now have some financial issues off the pitch, meaning in Season 1 your budget is low at just £7.2 million, so my recommendation would be to only look for loan signings from the Italian First Division and hire the best youth scouts you can afford before sending them out to Italy, France and Spain as you look for some premier European talent to nurture and develop. Their main rivals are Genoa, who they ground share with, and with their major issues both on and off the pitch financially, they're a great challenging team to try and rescue from the brink of obscurity. Back to Germany for our 4th team, which is 3-star Nuremberg, the side who have won the Bundesliga more times than anyone else other than their Bavarian rivals Bayern Munich. It's been a while since they last won the championship, but do hold 9 of them and have won the German Cup 4 times as well, their last major honour being back in 2007. With just under £7 million to spend, you will be restricted in the first season financially, so my recommendation is to forego transfers and just focus on the youth academy, getting above average to great scouts and searching for talent in Germany, the Czech Republic and also Austria too. Their real 50,000 seater stadium, named after club legend Max Morlock, is in the game, and with a strong rivalry with Fürth and the rest of the Bavarian clubs, these guys are a great sleeping giant to wake up as you'll aim to dethrone the dominant Bayern Munich and then their long wait for a 10th Bundesliga title. Our 5th and final team is recently relegated Leeds United of the Championship, a 3.5-star team with a really strong history. The Yorkshire club have won the Old First Division 3 times and the FA Cup back in 1972, whilst also finished runners-up at the Champions League final in 1975 to Bayern Munich, whilst reaching the semis back in 2003. Since the turn of the century, Leeds have plummeted as far down to the 3rd tier and struggled for stability, both on and off the pitch, with a string of different owners, their latest now based in America. Despite this, you're given a very generous budget in the first season of nearly £40 million, so my recommendation is to look for players in their prime who can help you get straight back to the top tier, but also some of the best young talents from England as well. With a rich history of producing fantastic young players in their academy, hire the very best youth staff you can and get them sent out straight away to England, another British nation of your choice, and definitely the United States as you aim to impress your new American owners. The club have a very passionate, loyal fan base and thus strong rivalries with all of the top clubs including Chelsea, Liverpool, Millwall, and their fiercest rival, which is Manchester United. And with the famous Ellen Road still in the game, your job will be to bring both Premier League and European football back to the iconic old stadium. Thanks for watching, guys, and please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you have any other fallen giants you think would be a great team to rebuild, then let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you for another top 5 teams video on my channel very soon.